Today I'm going to give you all my honest, unbiased review of the Lowrance Ghost trolling mower. If you have one of these trolling motors or thinking of purchasing one, this video hopefully helps you out. Let's get into it. Start out with the list of things I like about the trolling motor. First of all, it's got a lot of power, and that's probably the motor's really only high point. It's got a lot of power. It's pretty quiet when you get it running right, but after a couple years, she's pretty beat up and worn. Not as quiet as she used to be. There's no need for this thing. It's always off, never works right. Sometimes it points in the wrong direction. Sometimes you turn the trolling motor and it'll only turn half a turn. Not a good design, especially with the way we fish now. Lots of live scoping, lots of forward-facing sonar. This thing is not pointing very accurately. That brings this trolling motor way down for me, just the fact that this thing is so inaccurate. Let's move to the second point. It's very, very loud. When you go side to side in this trolling motor, there's lots of play in this shaft, and it makes a lot of noise. Not a fan of that for sure when I'm a shallow water fisherman trying to get up there, be stealthy. I haven't had any problems out of the foot pedals. It's worked just fine. It actually shows if you got a low trolling motor battery, things like that. Pedals a plus. Pedal's not bad, but the overall design of this thing has me not wanting another one. The spot lock is very, very, very inaccurate on this thing. Calibrating them, it doesn't seem to calibrate all that well. Next time I buy a boat, I'm going to yank this thing off, try to sell it, or we're just going to go with a Minn Kota Quest or an Ultrex. Recommend those way, way further than I do these. I think Lowrance had a good idea with this trolling motor. It has a lot of power. I think if they go back on the powertrain and fix some of the problems I've said, they're going to have a good trolling motor, but for now, this thing is just not reliable, and it's kind of a pain in the ass.